Hey, good evening, everybody. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us that God knows the plans that He has for our lives, plans of a future, plans of hope, plans of prospering us. And I realize that there is a shaking that is going on in the body of Christ right now. There's a shaking in our families, there's a shaking in our personal lives. And some of you are wondering exactly what's going on. You've been given a promise, but you have no idea where it is. Some of you may not have been given a promise, some of you may not have been given a word. Some of you are just saying, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is this life about? I don't understand this. Some of you have a promise, but you're tired of holding on to it and you're tired of waiting for it. But I'm here to encourage you tonight that I hear the sound of rain. I see a cloud the size of a man's hand out in your future and in your destiny. I see that growing in 2015. I'm here to encourage you to hold on, strap in, and get ready for the ride here this year. Somebody out there, I wanted to encourage you as well, knows your calling and you are absolutely scared to death of it. You are scared of your calling because it is much bigger than you had planned. It's much bigger than you envisioned. It's much bigger than you thought, especially when it was initially given to you, and you're scared to death. But I'll tell you what, if you weren't, you wouldn't need God. You wouldn't need God in your situation. You wouldn't need God in your future. You wouldn't need God in your promise. If you have plans for your future and you're not scared of them, let me encourage you. You need to think bigger and you need to pray harder, because again, if your plans are doable by yourself, they're not big enough, because God has His hand on your life. God will equip you for what He has called you to do. You need to start preparing your fields for rain, because let me tell you, if you get your promise now, it'll be ruined because you're not prepared. See, rain that falls on a field that is dry ground and that is not plowed, what does that rain do? All that rain does is it falls off of the field. It rolls right off. And rain that falls on a field that has been plowed but hasn't been planted with a seed and hasn't been planted with promise doesn't grow with anything except for weeds. So prepare your fields for rain, because I'm telling you, 2015 is a year of turnaround. It's a year of destiny. It's a year of a launching point. It's a year of fire. It's a year for you to be launched into what God has called you to do and your promises that He has set before you, plans of a future and prospering, plans to launch you into the unsaved community, to start preaching the gospel and the good news of Jesus Christ. Something miraculous happens when you allow God's supernatural hand to cross the path with your natural fear that you have of His calling. See, I want you to allow your fear to catapult you into your destiny. I want you to allow your fear to collide with your faith. I hope this encourages you guys. God bless you.